Okay, Rooski's friends and homies. I'm reacting to, I believe I've heard one song from Black Country New Road. I'm going to react to their album, Ants from Up There. This has a ton of plays, and I'm actually massively mind blown that I had not heard this before. Now, I am doing this for Rooski by the name of Crimson Raider, who donated to the channel, asked for this album, so this is what we're doing. Now, before I get going with this album, I was asked to read something, so I am going to. There's a little intro here. Black Country New Road is a band famous for their live shows. So the producer of this concept album went through a lot of trouble to record this album in a way to give the best experience for live performance. Songs were done in the same room on the Isle of Wight in long full takes, usually 1 to 5 times, taking 1 to 5 times, with minimal editing apart from a few instrument overdubs and some backing vocals from the band. He would utilize a lot of ambient mic techniques to get really great takes. For example, filling glasses of water to different levels and then putting them throughout the room. This album is also a concept album, with the lyrics all being written by the lead singer Isaac. After this album, Isaac had to leave the band with mental health reasons. So you could say the concept of this album is, why did Isaac have to leave? Themes such as depression, anxiety, isolation, relationship trouble, and trouble dealing with excess travel and fame will pop up a lot on the album. I hope some of this extra content gives you some stuff to look out for while listening, and hope everyone enjoys how beautiful this album is. All right, guys. Yes. Here is what we got. I am quite excited. I love an album with some context at any rate. As we do when I do my album reactions, I'm going to have the lyrics up so we can kind of dig into them. Feel free to participate in the chat. I would absolutely love it. And before I hit the play button on this thing, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love and honor, and that I'm so thankful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, join us on Twitch. We do these reactions live Monday to Thursday, 9 p.m. GMT -7. I'd love to have you by. Guys, without further ado, Ants from Up There by Black Country New Road. Here we go. Ooh. No lyrics, huh? This one does not come with lyrics. So okay. Oh, just the intro. Like a yellow card, pop punky, Blink 182 sort of vibe to it, like the bass sounds I'm hearing. Sounds like a Mark Hoppus bass sound. Think the song Always. Pretty dope intro, I gotta be honest. There we go. I love... Ooh. I love that kind of ragtimey sound piano, but then there's a lot to this. Like, there's hella cool sounds. This is fascinating. This kind of sounds like Dave Matthews Band, which is really cool.
I must leave it all behind. The war is over. Lift the anchors, set an open course. For New
Ooh.
York state lines, I think of all that went wrong. The sailor boys light up in song and they sing of London. Love they made there, will it really last? Anytime. What's that you said to me? Oh, I'm a chaos space marine, so what? I love you, darling, will you take my metal hand? It's cold. In time you will find these things take up space inside your mind.
You know, it's pretty interesting. So one of my favorite albums, in fact, I'd say it's probably number 3, is in the Aeroplane Over the Sea. And I'm not trying to say that this has like Neutral Milk Hotel vibes, but it kind of does, though. Like immediately out the gate with all of the different dynamic instruments, like this really kind of like profound instrumentation with the lyricism, like being honest yet abstract. Very, very, very interesting. I'm definitely getting a Neutral Milk Hotel in the Aeroplane Over the Sea vibe from this.
Where you could be keeping honest thoughts of the sea alone. So I'm leaving this body and I'm never coming home again. Yeah, I'll bury the accent between the window and the kingdom of men. I'm becoming a world now, and I'm looking for a place to live. Yeah, here I come now.
Even just what you described about the recording process, him having to leave the band for the mental health thing, like this feels like it's a Neutral Milk, similar triangle. Like this is there's something here, especially with like the instrumentation, and the analog recording process. I love this.
In time you will find these things take up. In time you will find these things take up. In time you will find these things take you. And now, so long, jump. I'm coming home.
Fucking right on that transition.
And now, so long, jump. I'm coming home.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish style. A Concorde will fly.
This is so good.
A whole lot of again. Oh yeah. Oh
Oh my god. This is really wonderful. And again, I think that's what kind of stuck out to me was immediately the vulnerable abstract lyrics. Like, and when you read them, they read like poetry. And I know I do this a lot, but and though England is mine, I must leave it all behind. The war is over. Lift the anchor, set an open course, the New York state lines. I think of all that went wrong. The sailor boys line up in a song and they sing of London. Love thy neighbor. Will it really last? Anytime. What's that you said to me? Yeah, like there's such a cool like life that breathes within this lyricism. And I again, I think it's a really big comparison for me to hear the first song and just be like, yeah, this reminds me of the album and the Aeroplane Over the Sea. But I'm hearing influence there, and that's one of my favorite albums. So that's a high praise for me if I could give it. If this is good. I also very, very much respect the recording process. I love that song. That was good. So in the last song, he said the Concords will fly. And so this song is called Concord.
Concord, this organ, the new one I'm forming, it's grown so persistent on you. By the morning I fell to my feet, and the doctor said we are unfortunately running out of options to treat.
Ooh.
What a funny way to
Little
speak.
pinks and oranges.
And you, like Concord, I came, a gentle hill racer. I was breathless upon every mountain, just to look.
This also has like the Decemberists vibe to it from like the Crane Wife era, which is again really wonderful to me.
Your life.
Ooh. Ooh.
Concord, I miss you, don't text me till winter. I can hardly afford a second summer of splinters.
So again, I think the abstract writing, like very similar to Jeff Magnum, like there's some things he writes that like I think we're supposed to let our brains connect the abstract and make us make sense of it. And I think that those ideas get flooded into our head by the way the music sounds. And so to each of us, when listening to an abstract lyricist with music, I think their product by design is to get you to have feelings invoked by this abstract lyric. And maybe it doesn't mean anything, but maybe it also means something incredibly specific to them. Like Tokyo Police Club, for example, has this line where they say, elephant shell, will you tell me a little bit about a bit about yourself? You're my elephant shell, you're my cave, and I've been hiding out. Will you tell me a little bit about yourself? And like, again, what does that mean? But I can remember having such deep feelings when I heard that lyric, like it fucking understood me. That song is In a Cave, in case you were wondering, by Tokyo Police Club. But this has kind of got similar things to that, because like I don't know what a second summer of Splinters is, right? But like it hits in a way that like kind of Concord, I miss you. Like the way it hits has its own special kind of meaning because of the way the song sounds, and I think that's really beautiful about abstract music.
Concord, I miss you, don't text me till winter. I can hardly afford a second summer of splinters. This staircase, it leads only to some old pictures of you.
Ooh.
Through 1,000 miles long tube. Hey, what's a city boy?
Like, so this lyric, for example, this staircase, it only leads to some old pictures of you through an 1,000-mile long tube. Like, what does that mean, right? But it, like, I felt something hearing it, and I think that's what makes music so fucking cool.
To do. And you, gentle hill racer, I was breathless upon every mountain just to look for your light. But for less than a moment we'd share the same sky, and then Isaac will suffer. Concord will die.
Jesus fuck. This just has so many parts that I'm really loving. Like, this is really, really, really good. Like, the sexy saxophone kind of Van Morrison vibe going on. Like, you know, his voice reminds me of The National. His low voice reminds me of the lead singer of The National. Love this bass walk right now. And then a mandolin.
Concord, we're old now. You wield a lightsaber and led by the dark to our place on the table. So don't tell me you're hungry, 'cause darling, I'm starving myself.
And he's got like pop culture imagery in the song. Lightsaber, Atkins diet, like he's talking about real life shit, like, and it's so casual, it's so kind of everyday, like in the life of music, which like makes it connect on a whole different level.
I was made to love you. Can't you tell?
Wow.
And you, like Concord, I came, a light blue sleeper, and I laid dead or twitching for most of the night. But I know that you'll be there. The Sandman inside, and I'll come to like a child.
I love his big voice here, his yell.
Concord, I die free this time.
This is so good. Crimson Raider, thank you for the subscription, but man, like, I should be thanking you. Like, I appreciate the sub. From me to you, pal. Bang. But this has so many vibes that I fucking love. Like, it reminds me a lot of the Transatlanticism album in its own way. It's got Dave Matthews Band vibes. It's got Neutral Milk vibes, the Decemberists vibes. Like, there's a lot here. The National, again, even with his fucking the way his voice sounds, I am like this has been an immediately captivating introduction to this album. Jesus fuck. I don't know that I'll need a few listens. This is genius really quick. and the emotional honesty that goes into these lyrics.
Okay, well, I just woke up and you already don't care
Fuck.
that I tried my best to hold you through the headset that you wear. And as tight as I might hold it over where the signal's good, there's no way to save your evening now.
Oh man.
Through the little phone that could. And yes, I was tempted, and I christened me lonely. I pretended to falter.
You hear this amazingly beautiful tension being built by this violin in the background. Holy shit. It really... I sometimes, when I, like, in moments where I've been really sad and I've got my guitar, like, I really do kind of, like, do this thing where I, like, I'll strum very quietly and kind of, like, do a whisper sing, like, and I've done that a lot, and that kind of reminds me of those moments in my own life where, like, my guitar was just the thing I was hugging, and I was, like, kind of crumpled, but with it in my hand, and it was, like, my friend. It was the way I felt things in those moments, and this reminds me of a moment like that where I'm just crumpled, and sometimes all I can, you know, do is bring myself to play You Can't Put Your Arms Around a Memory on my guitar and sing quietly to myself. Like the way the delicate piece here, between the lyricism, this really, really haunting arrangement with this violin and this guitar work is, there's such a dynamic to it. It's like beautiful, but it's like, it's not pretty because it's heavy, right? Like it's painful. This is nuts.
And yes, I was tempted, and I christened you lonely. I pretended to falter. And I burned scented candles there, and I hung some good pictures where the paintwork was perfect, so no one could doubt it. Oh, I was still losing.
I love that he throws form away. You know, like oh my God, there's just so many different parts to talk about, but like that he rhymes sometimes, but he doesn't put himself into this like cast like of you have to make every other stanza rhyme and you have to go verse chorus verse chorus verse chorus. Like there's such a lack of convention to this that makes it so captivating. Ooh.
So show me the land you require.
These ambient washes are wow.
Slip into something beside the holes you try.
Those swells are oh my God.
And lay out your rules for the night. Oh, don't eat your toast in my bed.
It kind of reminds me of like A Day in the Life by the Beatles, like the very end, the sound that they used for the Dolby sound, like the Dolby logo sound, like it kind of reminds me of that. Which, if you didn't know, I'm pretty sure is the end of the song A Day in the Life. Just
Darling,
listen to that transition.
You furnished your suffering.
Oh, you could be right that he's talking to the Atkins girl, because the last song being, yeah, I mean, you know what? It would make sense because he referenced, yeah, I really like that connection there, Crimson.
You played a good organ and the world gathered singing. Good words that you'd stolen, and every phone died then. And no one had Wi-Fi inside your apartment, so we knelt at your altar.
This is so good. Like,
okay, well I just woke up, and you already don't care that I tried my best to hold you through the headset that you wear, and as tight as I might hold over where the signal's good. There's no way to save your evening now, and I'm ready for us to be understood.
oh man. That's such a sentiment that I can relate to, and I'm ready for us to be understood. Like, you ever have that phase where you're just having so many misunderstandings with your significant other, like, and you're like, I don't feel like the communication should be this hard. Like, I'm just ready for us to feel understood. Like, I know you love me. I know I love you. Like, I think we're just not talking right, and to one, like, and I don't know, that felt relevant to me. I think that's really cool.
So show me the land you acquired, and slip into something beside the holes you tried to hide.
So is she saying that he can't eat toast in her bed, and that men can't be in her bed because it's her bed? Like, I think she's saying, like, she's wanting to be single by design. I think that could be. Like, he's just kind of a morning afterthought. I don't know. I don't know, but the bread song was dope. This song is called Good Will Hunting. I'm so impressed with this. Like, truly so impressed with this album so far. We are, what, 4 songs in out of 10. So we're getting ready. This is probably last song on the A side, but, like, this has been a moving performance. Or album, rather. And I love the intro to this song.
Walk up on the raised edge, hands out for balance. Slipping, you almost grab mine, but you find your feet. And I never wanted so much someone to fall. It's just been a weekend.
Wow.
But in my mind, we summer in France with our genius daughters now. And you teach me to play the piano. You call, I'll be there. What's more, I'm scared
the Billie Eilish style came back again, which is awesome.
She had Billie Eilish style, moving to Berlin for a little while, trying to find something to hold on to. Never texts me nothing, but she wants to tell me she's not that hard to find.
Wow.
And message me if you change your mind, darling, I'll keep fine.
I love that sax. No, that's not a sax. That was a violin or a viola. This is maybe one of the most bombastic sounding albums I have ever heard, and it's so perfectly just enough to keep you interested and always coming back to a new sound. While they have recurring sounds, it's the sounds that come and go that I find myself most interested in.
Hold on to, never text me nothing, but she wants to tell me she's not that hard to find. And message me if you change your mind, darling, I'll keep fine.
You do it with feel to play this line.
Everyone will say it was cool. Oh, she had Billie Eilish style, moving to Berlin for a little while, trying to find something to hold on to. Never text me nothing, but she won't tell me she's not that hard to find. And message me if you change your mind, darling, I'll be fine.
That was also really good. Like, and again, Sarah, I really love your version of Synesthesia because it's hilarious to me, but also like I'm jealous of it. I think right now, so far, I mean, so both Goodwill Hunting and Concord got added to my liked songs. Those are both super, super good. I think I like different things about both of them differently. I can't get past hearing the different Decemberists vibes, but I'm seeing so many different wonderful influences from so many different ways I've heard it, so many different influences from even just the 5 songs I've heard so far. I I think Neutral Milk is probably the most closely comparable artist I know of, especially considering what you've told me with the context of this album. But I gotta tell you, guys, I'm really, 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 really liking this artist and this album. Like, a lot. This is heavy good. From the saxophone, oh my god. Jesus fuck, did you hear that? Ooh, my God. That piano. It's so delicate. That I want to go back. That piano is just so... like, wow.
Ignore the hole I've dug again.
Oh man, it's captivating.
It's only for the evening. I never wanted you to see that much. Of the bodies down there beneath me.
Ooh. Yeah, so this has that element that, again, I know a lot of people have heard me describe. I've described it about a lot of Ren's live one takes. But this Death Cab for Cuties albums, Transatlanticism, really up through Narrow Stairs, they were all kind of played in similar contexts where you feel like the clothes brushing up against one another in the rooms that they're in. You hear little bits of the echoes that are in some of the different noises from some of the different microphones. Like, there's this really, really cool thing that happens. And again, the production on this is amazing. I'm definitely getting a sense for the different places in the rooms that these instruments are being played, and it's so cool. Like, if your left ear, you're going to hear more saxophone, and your right ear, you're going to hear more violin. Like, the violin, it feels like if my head were a pan, like, the violin feels like it's like right here. If this is all right, or all left ear, and this is all right ear, the violin feels like it's like right here. With a right face, like the piano being on the right side of the room.
Every bone
I need you to hear that piano part again. And the big jump in, like where it got big was my favorite part of maybe this album. That's like such an ugly bass sound that was used for such a good purpose. It's so cool. This song also kind of, not the singing, but the instrumentation reminds me of a band called Rah Rah Riot. Wow. I went one longer, but fuck, that had some tension to it. Ooh. Is this another instrumental for the B-side? This song is called Mark's Theme. I've actually really, really, really enjoyed this album. Like, oh my God. Excuse me a moment. I didn't see it coming in with the extra instruments there after the silence. It was lovely. It was lovely. The sax used was over 100. Was it like 100 years old? Say they get such big noises, like such a full noise. Like I feel like they hit all of the noises on the spectrum with their mixes, and it's so cool how deep some of these go. Well, a lot of people record in quadraphonics like that, like with multiple microphones from different angles of the room. But like, this is a special mix for sure. It's just such a dynamic sound. I mean, it's swell. Yeah, it'd be hard to get those lyrics down. I get it. That was a pretty good intro to the B-side there. The place where he inserted the blade is what this song is. Okay. I like the piano intro. I feel like he's just stepping on the foot pedal like the whole time. Of the piano, I mean.
You're scared of a world where you're needed, so you never made nice with the local.
Do you guys know who Kimya Dawson is? The lyricism also kind of reminds me of her. She was the one that did the soundtrack for Juno, the movie.
But you tied me up slow with your vine stuff. It takes a few years, but they break bones. It takes a few months, but our bones heal. We're stronger.
I don't think it's a flute. I think it's a sax. I could be wrong, but I think it's a sax.
Tell all our school friends,
like an alto.
we sign our cast in the playground. Darling, the rest of my body, it's yours then. I know.
Ooh, I love this.
Well, I'm scared too.
The guitar is so out of time here, but in like a cool way. Like not out of time, just in a different time signature. Yeah, listen.
I know you're scared. Well, I'm scared too.
Like just
every time I try to.
It's like just a measure, like just a beat or like a half beat too early. Like it's so uncomfortable, but in key, so it still kind of sounds right.
Make lunch for anyone else in my head. I end up dreaming of you, and you come to me. Good morning. Show me the place where he inserted the blade. Oh, praise the Lord, burn my house. I get lost, I freak out. You come home and hold me tight as if it never happened at all. Good morning. Show me the place where he inserted the blade. Good morning. Not to keep you too long.
Wow. This is so
So clean your soup maker and breathe in your chicken, broccoli, and everything. The tug that's between us, that long string, concord bound to in my evening.
He's referring to other songs here because the Good Hunter's Guide, he did Good Will Hunting as well.
The Good Hunter's Guide to a Bad Night. Darling, I'll spoil it myself. Thanks, you're leaving. Well, I tried just to stroke your dreams better, but darling, I see that you're not really sleeping. And I know you're tired. Well, I'm tired too. Oh, but every time I try to make lunch for anyone else in my head, I end up dreaming of you, and you come to me. Good morning. Show me the place where he inserted the blade, or praise the Lord, burn my house. I get lost, I freak out. You come home, home and tired, as if it never happened at all. Good morning. Show me the fifth or the cadence you want me to play. Good morning. Show me where the time, the other end of this train is.
Jesus. Dang, this is so good. Oh my god. There's no doubt the further into it we are that this is like a Neutral Milk Hotel inspired artist. I wouldn't believe you if you told me otherwise. That or those two guys are just two apples fallen from the same cosmic tree. You know what I'm saying? They're kindred spirits and like don't even know it. Such an amazing work. I mean, I really am like captivated as fuck. Yeah, it looks like Marlena Radke has subscribed. Yo, Marlena Radke, thank you for being here. Welcome to the YouTube. And the Brewskis on YouTube, I mean. Ooh. I love this big ethereal voice in the background doing the oh. I'm getting a walking in the rain against traffic vibe. On like a two-way road, seeing like a city in the distance. You hear the drums?
Let the clamp do what the clamp does best.
What does the clamp do best?
I know you're coming home, Henry. Just tell me when. We must let the clamp do what the clamp does best. That's a funny looking shrine on your bedroom.
Oh, wow. That feels personal.
Well, I'm sorry, Henry. He doesn't look anything like Jesus at all. Your friend, the one that you loved, did you keep him on your side?
Oh, wow.
Did you ever get to ask what on earth he meant by? Might take some time to learn how to use these bodies right. But it is for this that God has gave us both the night. And Henry hung to all of these, his battleship of memory.
His battleship of memory. Holy God, that is such a... I love that. That just...
A small nation, souvenirs, make Henry whole, but poor asleep. Oh God of weather, Henry knows. Snow globes don't shake on their own.
These drums are again... I just want to say that these drums are making this so amazing for me, and the way he screams the ah at the end of there, and like, again, snow globes don't shake on their own. Like, it's kind of this interesting idea when you compare the world as we know it to a snow globe. It's really, really cool. I really love this instrumental breakdown too.
Oh, God of weather, Henry knows snow globes don't shake on their own.
Wow. I love that they changed it there back to what it was there more in the beginning. Is this the intro? Is this Mark's theme or the Mark song? Or was it the beginning of this song? I think he played some of the Mark's song though. Or yeah, I think I said that right. The second instrumental. That one was good. Maybe. We're back to Concord. And is this the last one? This is Basketball Shoes. Oh my god, yeah, that's the last song. This album has been fucking amazing so far. This was a worthy listen. Is this the only album that they do? Because this is special. Like, we're talking Kerouac on the Road special. Lightning in a fucking bottle. I love this bass line, but it sounds like the guitar's also got like a polyphonic octave generator to have it sound a little bit lower than it is. Adding some lower octaves to the guitar is basically what that pedal would do. I am also gonna listen to this more intently, Sareki. Like this is truly art. Like, this is truly a worthy fucking album. And it's literally got my favorite saxophone sounds. Like, sax that sounds specifically like this sax hit me hard. So it made me fall in love with Cowboy Bebop. You know what I mean? Literally, episode 1. Watch it. You'll see what I'm talking about. This is a one take, right?
Concord flies in my room,
Oh man.
tears the house to shreds, defines the night as such a home for us, stick and sex, and leaves no trace of love at every market town that we intersect. I die like 15 times. The dark blue stem brings me to their breast. And I'm feeling kinda normal with a packed lunch. Train rides don't hurt much these days. We're all working on ourselves and we're praying that the rest don't mind how much we've changed. So if you see me looking strange with a fresh style, I'm still not feeling that great. And then it's in soft focus all around you. You can't see the football game on my dad's sofa. We are still, and we never look at our phone anymore.
I really love this fucking song. Just the different ways it goes. It's like having scenes in a movie. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually pretty awesome. You used to have these different parts, and then hearing just his kind of like insecurity, his like hesitance, his reclusive nature in this writing is just, again, just, it's really special. This is dope. Sounds like Midwest emo. Like, it's definitely got Midwestern emo vibes.
I can't think of anything better. Pick a hair off my sweater and drown in me like boyfriend jeans. Oh, I haven't felt this way in like ever. I am the Congo, you are the weather, and the clam is a cracked smile cheek, and it tortures me.
That double bend.
And I haven't felt this way in like ever. I am the Congo, you are the weather, and the clam is a cracked smile cheek.
I think it's interesting. I'm the conversation, but you're the thing we always talk about. Like, wow.
Tortures me.
Like that was a very interesting way to say that. This is almost unfair that an album like this is music for the sake of being music and the sake of being art, and it really makes me appreciate this. This music got here. Like that. Ooh. That's such a contrasted drum sound for the quiet guitar. You have that big, loud, thunderous fucker. That's awesome. Yeah, this is working.
My bed sheets now wet of Charlie. I pray to forget all I've been. Forms the drone, we sing the rest. Oh, your generous loan to me, your crippling interest. My bed sheets now wet of Charlie. I pray to forget all I've been. Forms the drone, we sing the rest. Oh, your generous loan to me, your crippling interest.
I'm gonna go back to this because I think this was my best fucking. This was the best lyric of the whole fucking thing.
Your generous loan to me, your crippling interest.
that album might very well be. It's going to take me a few more listens. I'm immediately doing this. I'm downloading it. This album might be this generation's In the Aeroplane Over the Sea. I mean, even down to having the fucking airplane there. Like, I know the album cover of In the Airplane Over the Sea did not, but this is the closest thing I have ever heard in similarity to Neutral Milk Hotel, where I actually felt like the artist was singing with integrity, and that abstract is just the way he processes. This was an indie rock album, and this is a S-tier album. This is an actual S-tier album. February 4th, 22 is when it came out. I think this might be one of the best albums of the 2020s. Like, that's not me being a fucker. It's not me being full of shit. Like, that's just an actual opinion for my tastes, for the things I listen to have come upon Giz and Black Country New Road in the same year, and Ren. Fuck. This has been huge. I really loved this, guys. Black Country New Road is something I'm going to be looking into more, if only for my personal listens, because this was amazing. I don't know. I know that the lead singer, I think it's the guy that sang on this one, is no longer with the band. So I hope that, I would hate to think that this disappears with that, but who knows, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for this listen with me. Remember your value. Thank you for the positivity show, both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best, and until I see you next, good night, my friends.